And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to fight their way back to the mountaintop. Draymond Green says we were the hunted for 5 years, and now we're hunting again. That's always a fun position to be in, going after everybody else. I love hunting. That's fun. Guys, back to you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Allen is out there with Markkanen. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Golden State, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Garland with it. Now Green defending. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Now, here's Garland, following the miss by Draymond Green. Markkanen dishes to Sexton, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
And I have Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
And the first one drops. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
And Sexton drops them both.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
To the left wing. Now, here's Okoro, covered by Wiggins. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Back to Green. Thompson passes to Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's Wiggins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Markkanen passes to Allen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Sexton. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Garland, no good.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Curry can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Curry with the steal. Thompson in the post, guarded by Garland. Wiggins kicks to Wiseman. Shoots over Markkanen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The open look here for Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And it's Wiggins missing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Markkanen. A special move before the shot.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
They get the rebound. Outside for Sexton. Over Thompson. Outside Markkanen. Goes up again. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender. Draymond Green doing his thing.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Bielitsa comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Andrew Wiggins. And then for Cleveland, Mobley, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Thompson passes to Curry. They could use a bucket. He takes it up and lays it in.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Here's Rubio. Takes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And the wins haven't always come easy early in his career. But Colin Sexton keeping a patient approach.
I know that I have to continue to work, continue to get better each day, and I'm just continue to be the best me I can be. That's it.
Well, you can see the work he's putting in. His numbers have grown year after year.
The scoring in particular, he's showing promise. Interesting to see just how good he can become.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Mobley. Colin Sexton is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Kuminga's come in for Andre Iguodala. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Moody. Pass to Bielitsa, and stolen by Mobley. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Cavaliers leading.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Loose and stolen by Bielitsa. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I could be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes that can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
And so he hits the technical free throw. Some changes here for the Warriors. Iceman comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Green in for Bielitsa. Now here's Kuminga. Defense is right there, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Moody's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Rubio. And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors leading. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Mobley. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
And he makes the first. Howie Markkanen's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits both from the stripe. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wiggins left side. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Improved ball handling, keeping the dribble from getting too high. It's a key to Wiggins' development.
And what a year for Andrew Wiggins and his offense. The outside shot took some huge leaps forward.
I think as importantly, his efficiency went through the roof. This guy seemed more comfortable playing as a second option. Less pressure allowed him to thrive.
And Green gets it to go. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Love goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Assist goes to.
Well, you got to try and do your best to get Kevin Love out of the paint because this guy is so adept at using his frame and his strength to get that kind of inside position.
Now here's Wiseman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Got a piece of it. Right side, Garland. Over Moody. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here, matched up against Cleveland is how they'll kick off the new season. And that one drops. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. And Garland has it in the corner. With 1 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, for you personally, a great first half. You really got to the rim a lot of times. What are you seeing out there?
Just a mindset to attack the rim early, try to mark my presence.
We certainly saw you in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And now, fellas, you talk about Golden State. They find themselves in a hard-fought battle.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors' 5. Now, here's Okoro after James Wiseman's miss over Wiggins. And the shot is long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And something we've seen in the last few years, boxing hands thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success. And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now here's Curry. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Wiseman dishes to Green. That 3 off the mark. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that role. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense and the physical tools of Wiseman. Very hard to deal with his length, burst, and strength.
And as you think about it, guys, he could start bullying people in the post once he starts to grow that aspect. Not many 7-footers have that frame and that speed. It's really about learning the game and making the most out of your skill set.
No good on the free throw.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Bielitsa, he checks in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside, Markkanen. Ring shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, youngster.
Here's Thompson. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. It's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Take a break.
And the first one at the line is good. One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in, and Allen drops them both.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember, his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
And it's good, 2 points. Okoro's got his first bucket of the night. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. And here's Sexton after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And he's able to get it back. A 3 from Bielitsa. No good. Shot missing. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Curry with the steal. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Bucket is good. Looney's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Thompson.
Cavaliers sub.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And good that time. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Stephen Curry in the painted area has touch, can finish with either hand. This guy is just so complete.
Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Iguodala to end the run. Here's Wiggins.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a contest right there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Okoro, Kevin Love out there with Markkanen. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Allen in at the 5. Kept alive. He dishes it to Markkanen. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Love against Green. Up and in on the way. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Boy, you like how Draymond Green went right through the defense there. He doesn't let the physicality impede his progress.
Pulls from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And here's Iguodala outside. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen by Wiseman. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Iguodala. Passes it to Wiseman. Lets it go from deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Cleveland also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Love. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 10. Curry with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Allen. No good off the front iron. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Scooped up. Outside for Curry. Back to Green. Another shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And that one is good. Okoro's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, Andrew Wiggins is a talented prospect. On the offensive end, he is as scary as it gets.
Personal foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Green. That one misses for Wiggins. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And Sexton drops them both. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Curry. Nails the baby hook.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Garland. Yes, that goes in.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's Bielitsa. Mobley with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Okoro passes to Allen and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
He gets that one. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul. At the line for the Cavs, Darius Garland. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Is he's so aggressive. He plays assertively, and that, to me, is the key for young players.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's subbed in for Thompson. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Kuminga. Count the basket. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
No good on the 3.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Mobley. They get it back. Here's Garland. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Moody. Now Curry shoots the 3. And no good that time. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know, when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.